Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I'm updating you guys on deca panning. I don't really have a whole lot of uses on some things, but I do have one rolling out, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. All of the information for the project will be linked down below, so the creator of it, all of the rules, her initial intro, my initial intro, all of that stuff will be linked down below, so go ahead and check that out. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out my algorithm and my channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. So the first item is the brand you own one of, which is the 9 of Hearts. And so that one would be here, a brand you own one of. I'm using a physical board. Everyone else is using a spreadsheet that Emily creates. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Pomade, and this is in the shade, does it have a shade? Deep Brown. And this is where I'm at. So I managed to hit pan on the bottom part. I have put this at a crazy angle just to see how much farther I had down. And there is so much product left in this tub. So I'm hoping you guys can really see the uses that I've been getting. Clearly I've gone all the way down from the top on the sides, but I still have a long way to go. I actually thought I would have this out by September, but I use a minimal amount in my brows and mostly just to fill in the outer portion of my brows, just to give them that definition, because I over tweezed in the 90s. And it's still haunting me, and it will haunt me till the day I die, I'm sure. My brows will not be growing back. So brow pomade is where it's at. Last update, we were at 32.11 grams, and we are now at 32 grams even. So I'm making pretty consistent use of this. I am using a little less because I'm not wearing as much makeup. I don't even have foundation or anything on today. This is just my natural tan and some Saint Tropez spray. So the only thing I have on is like blush, contour, highlight, and like my eyes and lips. I don't have foundation or foundation powder or anything like that on. So I haven't been really using a lot of makeup, and just the lightest amount. You can barely see, and like a lot of what's hitting is the serum and moisturizer that I had on before I applied my highlighter. So that big streak you're seeing is not highlight. That's just like the light reflecting off the dewiness from my face products. So I've really not been wearing a whole lot of products, and my brows are a little bit softer than they normally have been, and I kind of like the way that they are looking right now with a more soft look. So this one will probably be in, what's the deadline? December 20th. I'm thinking it'll be in here until the end of October, possibly the end of November. And if I keep going at this rate, I mean, I'll be lucky if I finish it by the deadline. So I gotta get some uses done on that one. And the next is in it with the long haul, or in it for the long haul. In it for the long haul. It looks like I with long haul because of the way I wrote it. So for that one, I have selected my Smashbox highlighter trio, and this one was at, did I weigh this? I don't think I weighed this. Let me just double check, because I'm not sure that I actually weighed this one right now. Okay, so this is super strange. So all of the other updates show 92.41, 92.37. Like they're all, this is so weird. I went down to 92.18, but now I'm looking at it, it says 92.31 from 92.34. So I'm just going to override the 92.18 and put 31, because I know I used this a couple of times and I thought I got quite a bit of use. I now have a total of 14 uses on this thing. So I truly thought that from the start of this was 92.41. I thought I would be way more down than 92.31, because I have used this 14 times. So I'm hoping that that's accurate. I'm just going to go with it because I think it's pretty accurate. I do try to use this kind of often, even if I'm just doing a little bit here, a little bit here. On occasion, I don't have it on today, but I do definitely try to grab this at times. But what I will be doing with this particular one is, because I want this out of my collection by the end of this year, once I switch over my body lotion from the one that I'm currently using to hand lotion that I'm using. It's actually body lotion that I'm using for hands. I'm going to move that one back into my bathroom, the hand lotion, and I'm going to add probably this and this highlight into it because it's a huge, I'll show you, it's this huge bottle from Aveeno, and this is only like using it to moisturize my hands. So when I put this body lotion in the bathroom to use as a body moisturizer, I will be adding these two in it, and then this one I'll be using on my face and body when I'm less tan because it's currently too light for my skin shade. So yeah, that's a little bit strange. I really thought I had a lot more use than that because I had grabbed it a couple times, but apparently it's not moving as much as I think. So I'll have to really try to just attempt to get those uses, because I will be out of my collection by the end of the year. I will be completing that by the end of the year. That is a 100%. The next one is something that I'm not too worried about using, and I haven't used it in the last month, and that is the Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer. It's a matte bronzer, and it's just a little sample, or a mini, I guess I would call it. It's a nice neutral bronzer, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's a little too light for me right now. It'll look okay on my hands, but I don't even think you can. It's pretty much the shade of my skin right now. You can't really see it. I could probably use this as a face powder actually right now, but yeah, not using this right now. I only have 2 uses out of 5, but as my skin shade lightens up closer to the end of August, because I will be adding bronzing drops and deep bronzy drops and all that kind of stuff, being outside, definitely using SPF. Trust me, I use SPF every single day, but I will be darker until around that time when I start letting my tan go, and then I'll start back to using that, and I'll get the 5 uses for sure before the end of the project. The next item is the baked, it's a baked item, 6 of Diamonds, and it's the Kosas foundation powder, and it was one of these little free samples that you got when you spent a certain amount of money at Sephora, and I've used this quite a bit. You can see there's not much left at all. This was domed quite heavily because it was a baked product, and I use this often. It started off at 32.64. The last update it was at 31 grams, and now it's at 30.72. So I'm definitely almost at that puck. I think it's baked onto a puck if I'm not mistaken, but I do have a few more months of this. The nice thing about this is it's a very loose powder, and I can kind of use this on my neck and a little bit on my face right now, especially underneath my eyes when I want something that's slightly brightening but not brightening to the fact where it's like the diamond brighten. I sometimes like things neutral on my face, and that's the way I'm wearing my products today, is just very softly, a slight bit of contour, nothing too crazy. So I will definitely have this done hopefully by the end of summer. And then 5 of Clubs for a sentimental product. And for that, I selected my Hindash Beautopsy palette. My wonderful, beautiful, amazing friend Valerie sent this to me, and I could not be more thankful or more appreciative of this. It is so gorgeous. It's everything I thought it was going to be. I haven't used it much, only twice in the last month though, because part of me is kind of like milking the uses, so I'll use it like once in a while. I do have a lot of other things that I'm trying to get out, where this is something that I'm just using it slowly because I appreciate it. I hope that makes sense. I'm sure if you guys have big collections, you probably don't grab for the thing that you're excited about the most in your collection because you want to savor it. That's kind of what I'm doing here, because this isn't a palette that I would have been able to buy myself anytime in the near future. And I'm so thankful for this, and it's so beautiful. This is a very much a me palette and shades that I would use all the time, especially in these like months of the summertime. It has a lot of beautiful neutral shades. The reds, like blushes, you could use those as eyeshadows. I have used actually the reds as eyeshadows, and the pink I have used as a blush. You can use contour. It's a full face palette. It's perfect. Like, it's beautiful, and I'm so thankful. So this will probably be in the project for a long time because I appreciate it so much, and I'm using it on those days where it's sentimental and I'm not just trying to rush through it and get it out of my project kind of thing. So I can't thank Valerie enough for this. It was the most thoughtful thing, and I greatly appreciate that. So I still have 6 more uses to go, and like I said, it will take me a little while to do that, but I'm super happy having it in my collection. The next is a Jack of Diamonds, and that is the whole collection roulette, and I selected the number for the e.l.f. Putty Primer. I have only used this once, and I have a goal of 10 times. And the reason I've only used this once, I hope you can kind of see there, you can kind of see all the usage in it. Because I'm using a bunch of other primers I want out of my collection, this is relatively new. So once I'm done with those ones, then I'll start going back to this one. But I may eventually just grab this once in a month, or once or maybe twice in a month, just so that I can have it out by the 20th. And there's only a few months left to get there, so I need to start moving on this. But as long as I can get through one of my other primers, this one I can get the uses on no problem within a month. And then for hair care, which is a 5 of spades, I decided to select my Scruples Shine Spray. I was at this line the last month, and I'm now here. So I'm getting pretty good use, which means if I consistently use this toward the end of the project, I should be able to have this out. And I think my line is a little bit higher than where the product is. I think it's, if I'm correct, it should be about there. I'm for some reason I'm marking it, and like I'm putting it on a table and I'm marking it, so I'm seeing it from an angle down, so it looks right. And then when I look at it, it's higher, which I should just do it properly. I could put it up here and like do it from a shelf, but am I that swift? No. I just rush before the project starts on my video. So, but this shouldn't take too long to get out. I have quite dry hair because I had bleached it so much when I had my full red hair, which I really miss. And so now that I have that, it's kind of crunchy after I have a shower, even if I put a ton of conditioner and stuff and leave-in conditioner. So if I find that by the next day, if it's still kind of crispy, I just throw a little bit of this on in the ends or whatever, and it just feels so much better. It is quite oily because it is for shine, but it's definitely a nice product, and I would for sure recommend this, and I would definitely repurchase that. So I don't have a weight on this. I did weigh it today at 59.94, but I have just been marking it because it's easy for me to see where it is in the product, like in the packaging. So I don't know why I'm taking weights as well now, whatever. And the last item, which is rolling out, is a brand new item, which is the MAC Glow Play Blush. This was a brand new item in my collection when I brought this in, and I had a goal of 10 uses on this one, and I have reached my 10 use goal. I have loved the crap out of this. I'm sure I've used it more than 10 times, although I've only marked it down for 10 times, but you can definitely see that I've got a lot of love on that one, and most definitely have taken down that bump in the top. So this one will be rolling out, and we'll be rolling in one new item. So I'm going to grab this card. Oh gosh. Okay. 4 of spades. I gotta put that in the bottom now. So we'll check something from spades. Let's see. Spades is here. Am I in there? Okay, here we go. I don't want to bend anything or grab too many. Okay. An eyeshadow, because I don't have enough of those in projects. Okay. So 4 of, did I say 4? Yeah, 4 of spades. Sorry, I gotta write that down. 4 of spades. Okay, what do we choose? I'm going to do this right now because why not? I think what I'm going to do is just maybe select from what I've pulled in here. Do I have room? Do I have some room in here? Yeah, I do have some room in here. I can maneuver these around. Okay. I think I'm going to, so I have made this for my Pride palette for July, or for June, sorry. And I started dismantling it. All of these ones right here are MAC eyeshadows. I think some of these are JD Glow and Give Me Glow. Part of me wants to pull in Insane from JD Glow, but I just want to swatch and see first. Oh man, that is so beautiful. But then I also have like these gorgeous bright yellows for the summer. And then this color right here, Rosemary from Give Me Glow, is just calling my name. It's a beautiful matte eyeshadow. But the only thing is I have a red in a project already, and it's a pigment, and I need to grab for that pigment. I have to grab for the pigment. So I think the red is off the table. I have so many greens in my 50 Shades of Green. So I think, okay, what's this shade? Ooh, this one's pretty too. What's this one called? Anomaly. I don't know what to do. And then this one is called Mermaid Waters from Give Me Glow. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. And I don't wear blue that much. And I just did a bunch of greens. But this purple right here, this one's calling to me. But I would like to know in the comments which ones you guys want me to pick. But I'm going to pick one right now. And I think, oh man, I really want to go with this one, but I think, why is this so hard? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Anomaly from JD Glow. I was going to do Mermaid Waters because I don't usually grab for blue, but the reason I'm going to grab for this is because I am using so many greens, and I have some purples, like raspberry purples in other projects that I think will pair well. And if I use this, which is the purple, and I want to pair it with, say, a green shadow. Let's just try and swatch this here. Why won't you participate? I feel like purple and green go well together. So I think I'm going to do that. That's a green that's not in any project, so it was just sort of like for swatch purposes. But yeah, I'm going to go with this one right here, which is Anomaly. And I think I'm going to use that one. I'll just go for 5 times. Because I need to start getting uses on a whole bunch of my products, and if I keep doing 10 and 12 times and I'm always wearing this eyeshadow, I'm not going to get the uses, and I really need to get the uses. So 5 it is. And that is everything for my deck of panning. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I know there's not a lot of uses on stuff, but just know for the next coming months, I will start really pushing toward using my stuff and getting those updates for you guys. I really did like the Glow Play blush. Obviously, I hit that goal real fast, and it's called Cheer Up, and it's very beautiful. I highly recommend this. It's beautiful on tan skin. It just gives that really cute, glowy flush to the skin, and I thought this was beautiful. So definitely recommend that. But yeah, let me know which eyeshadow you guys would have chosen, Mermaid Waters or Anomaly, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.